Now for the Championship. 1 point at Barnsley would ensure that Sunderland took the First Division title, but they went home with all 3 points.
Phillips. Gray. Quinn helping it into the path of Nicky Summerby, and this time it's 1-0.
Great finish on the right foot, drills it low. Bullock no chance. 3 Barnsley defenders against 2 Sunderland forwards. And Summerby says thank you very much. Keeps it low, good power, 1-0.
Bullock has picked out Pirrie. Here's Lee Clark, and suddenly sees space to run into. And he's got it through, and it's gone all the way! And Lee Clark puts Sunderland 2-0 ahead, and closer to the dream of realising the Championship.
Clark can't believe his luck. It was Moses who pushed up, looked for an offside decision. It's a little side foot, lovely little tuck past Tony Bullock. Phillips is trying to follow it, and I'm glad he didn't get a touch on it because he'd have been offside, I think. But Clark, I said his fitness is improving game by game, making a great run forward.
Hignett with the corner. And a good effort, and it's in from Sheeran. Eden. Forced back by Johnston, and he's given it away to Kevin Phillips. Can Phillips go all the way through here? Oh, that is a wonder strike! What a way to crown the First Division Championship win!
Clark makes a good run, but what about this? This is magnificent. That is pure, absolute quality. He's got an option of a reverse pass, he doesn't need it. That is brilliant.
If someone said to me, at what point during the season you really thought, right, this is it, we are champions, was when I was right behind Kevin Phillips and he's gone with the ball and he's opened himself out and he's curled the ball in the top corner, and I just thought, what a goal, we're champions like that. And I did run around with a smile on my face for the last 5 minutes, and it was great from my point of view. My wife Sharon and Luca came down to watch the game, and it was a momentous moment in my career.
With promotion assured and the Championship won, Peter Reid started building for the Premiership. Danish under-21 international Carsten Fregaard arrived from Lyngby.
I like players who can handle the football, pass and move, and certainly Carlson can do that. And he's got pace. His lads have got pace and an eye for the goal. I think he's a player who will excite the Sunderland fans. Another player who will excite him, because I think we've already got exciting players here. But certainly Carlson is a good attacking player as well.
£1.8 million was paid for the goal-scoring midfielder. He may find it hard to break into the first team, but he's got no worries about making the move from Denmark.
I wanted to come to England to play football, and I spoke to Peter Reid, I spoke to Thomas Sørensen, and everything about the club seems great. You know, so it's a great stadium, a great atmosphere, you know, great fans. So I'm looking forward to play here, of course.
If the new signing was a boost for the club, it was nothing compared to the news that Kevin Phillips and Michael Gray had been called into the full England squad for a friendly match with Hungary. 16 years had passed since the last Sunderland player made an England party. Now they had 2.
As fast as you can.
With the gates to the Premiership now open, Chairman Bob Murray decided he needed some for himself. The Murray Gates will be a fitting tribute to a man who's quietly turned the club around. He moved them to the Stadium of Light. Now he'd watched on proudly as Peter Reid built a team fit to grace that stadium. Later on that afternoon against Sheffield United, the fans had the chance to salute their heroes on their first return to Wearside since becoming champions of Division 1. 41,000 of them filled the stadium again, but for once, when the whistle blew for kick-off, the action pretty much stopped. With England new boy Kevin Phillips having to miss the game after his daughter was taken ill just before kick-off, Sunderland lacked their usual punch up front, and the only meaningful chance created during the whole 90 minutes came when Alan Johnston thumped a shot off the foot of a post. A goalless draw was not what the fans were hoping for, but they could forgive the team one off day after such a tremendous season. After Phillips' impressive performance in Hungary, it was back to the league as Sunderland completed their away fixtures at Stockport, and the striker again showed what the Premiership's in for by grabbing the only goal of the game in typical fashion. That took his tally to 24 for the season. Sunderland's reserves again attracted a huge crowd to the Stadium of Light as they went for the club's second title of the season. Derby were the opposition, but were no match for the home side, as young star Michael Proctor grabbed 2 goals in a 4-1 win that meant the second string had won the Pontins Premier League Championship, beating off the likes of Manchester United and Liverpool. Yet more success for the fans to enjoy, but the big celebrations were still to come. The last day, Niall Quinn was everyone's choice as Player of the Year. Birmingham were the opponents. Time to party.
Well, as Republica have been singing live, they're hot, they're ready to go, and here comes Sunderland for what they hope is the last time in the First Division. The champions take the field. It's been a spectacular preview to this match. Fireworks, the live music, balloons, a quite astonishing build-up, and it's got to be said, Sunderland have got this spot on off the pitch, and they just hope now the team is going to do the same once the game kicks off. But what a finale to a season. Sorensen came for it and decided against it. Oh, that's an excellent save. Oh, that's against the bar as well by Hughes. And it's still not gone in. Oh, unbelievable escape. Here comes Makin. Makin thinks about hitting it and does too. Oh, just past that upright. He's still waiting for that goal. Left themselves slightly open at the back there, and they've been punished for it. Looking to Quinn. He gets there, it's off the line. Quinn. Flag's gone up on the near side, play continuing. They're appealing. Phillips has put it in, and that is 1-1. Phillips, his 25th of the season, and Sunderland are back in this one. Sunderland looking full of busy again. Phillips pushes it wide for Summerby. Quinn's there! No doubt about that one. And the partnership in harness again. Now Quinn. 21 today then for the player of the season. The manager and his skipper, they've walked this way before. Peter Reid and Kevin Ball. 2 more committed men, it will be very hard to find. For Kevin Ball, the second time in 3 years that as skipper he takes the honours. And Kevin Ball holds that trophy aloft for the second time, and he really must hope that that is the end of the First Division for Sunderland. A glorious moment to savour, but the start of something even bigger. And those fans have seen their team do it the hard way, the agony of missing out last season, and they have bounced back in record-breaking fashion.
Peter, to play in your song?
It's a great occasion. I can't speak highly enough of the supporters. It's been a really great day, and the players, everything about the football club at the moment's on fire.
Sunderland fans have seen their team promoted to the highest level 6 times, 3 times in the 90s. This is one party they're quite happy to never receive another invitation to.
It's what it's all about. Days like this, very special. You want to do it, and you want to be back with the big boys and in the big stadiums, and this is a big stadium. The fans deserve Premiership football, the stadium deserves it, and the players deserve it as well, so.
Sunderland till I die, it says. A man from Hastings, but you wouldn't believe it today. Well done, lads. It's the message from Wearside.
I mean, you can see it for yourselves, the atmosphere is just outstanding, and every single one of them deserve it. It's fantastic.
Peter Reid takes a final bow. See you in the Premiership.
Kevin shows up trophy, what's it mean? What's it mean? That means we're champions. Sunderland are back in the Premiership where they belong, and it's a real good feeling, take it from me.
The final Division 1 table makes impressive reading. 46 games played, an incredible 31 wins, just 3 defeats and a record 105 points. Satisfaction for everyone connected with the club. Nowhere more so than in the boardroom.
We've had 2 seasons really of tremendous football since we walked into the stadium, and these lads have played with great style, panache and passion, and they've been so enjoyable to watch. Perhaps the most exciting period in the club's recent history. We've had 24 games unbeaten, we've had more clean sheets than ever before, more points, it's record after record, and we've now got nearly 8 full internationals, current internationals in the squad, which we've never seen before, never in the club's history. So it's good times for Sunderland, and I'm sure Pete will make sure that continue.
Any message for the future, for the fans?
Just let's keep together next year. It's difficult, it's testing, but just let's keep together just that one season and battle together.
24 hours later, and the whole city of Sunderland had a chance to celebrate.
Kevin Ball leading right from the front, as usual. He's travelled the road to promotion before, but for Peter Reid and his team, this really is the end of a long, long journey.